watching Let's Chat.
Joining us this morning to talk about how to keep our families fed properly and healthy eating, also very important. It is June Puett from the UT Extension Office here in Chattanooga. First of all, Miss June Puett, good morning.
Good morning, Chip, and all our healthy viewers out there.
Let's hope we are going to continue to stay healthy. All right, June, as we get into the coronavirus age, and this is seemingly our new normal for a while, a lot of us rely on prepared foods and may need some help making that transition into something that's a little healthier and usually turns out to be more economical. Where do we get started?
Well, one place that I would recommend is start around asking people you know who cook. You know, cooking sort of become a lost art.
Right.
This is a great time to reach out to the older generation, we seniors out there. We may not be cooking as much now, but I'm sure everybody's got a recipe box full of good casseroles and easy to prepare and just common sense food.
Comfort food.
Comfort food, you know, internet's great, but you can't replace that experience.
And a lot of times when you're doing the big comfort food meal preparations and cooking, you can always wind up doubling the recipe and having enough to eat for several days. If you don't finish it, put it in the freezer, right?
Absolutely. And one thing that I did over the weekend, I don't like to cook often, and I don't like to go to the grocery store. So I was able to go in and get a $10, about 6 pound family pack chicken.
Right.
And I've always keep carrots and onions on hand because those last a long time. And I picked up some celery and put it in my slow cooker, or you could put it on a stovetop or an instant cooker, whatever you have. And I shredded my chicken. I ended up with 12 cups of protein food. So that would feed a family of 4 for at least 3 meals if we ate the way we're supposed to. You can make chicken pot pie, chicken salad, tacos, and while my slow cooker still had the water hot, after I took the chicken out and had all those good vegetables and chicken broth, I just dumped in a package of noodles, or you could do rice or pasta, and I had soup that would feed a good 10 people easily.
Yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about working with either chicken or turkey. You can have some incredible soup stock, and you gotta love that. All right, let me ask you this, June. Where can we go as far as finding out essentially a one-stop shop for ways to economize when you are feeding a family, let's say 4 or more? You got us covered on that as well.
Yeah, we have a couple of websites. One is healthyfamilies.tennessee.edu, and there's some really good recipes for eating on a budget. There's some really quick, those cute how-to videos. Another one is choosemyplate.gov. What I like about that one, you can actually individualize it, and based on your sex, age, and your activity level, it'll tell you how many calories you should be maintaining, you should be consuming to maintain your current weight. And Chip, I don't know about you, but I'm not as active right now.
Right.
So I probably need to reduce my food intake so that I won't gain weight. And that's going to be healthy, and that's going to save money.
All right, June, we only have less than 60 seconds, and I have a two-pronged question here. Number one, how can we involve the family in the whole cooking process, regardless of age? And part number two to that question, how do you help make cooking a little more fun?
Well, you know, this is a perfect opportunity to teach reading with vocabulary on ingredients, math with measurements. But remember, safety first during this time. And as far as fun, have an in-house or online cooking competition. Take pictures, evaluate it on price, nutrition, creativity, and get a friend or neighbor to virtually be the judge.
Wow, I like that. June, as always, you bring some unusual and different ideas that I certainly haven't thought of to the table, and we thank you again. All right, now, June Puett, of course, with the UT Extension office. The office is closed temporarily. The websites, though, are open. Check them out, and we are back with more of Let's Chat after this.